DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, it is Monday, and as I say almost every Monday, it's a day that I do a couple tags, and luckily today will be no exception. It's a lot colder though outside. There was a north wind earlier, so I had to really fight along the way, but it seems to have calmed down. Okay, so as usual, I will be doing two tags. The first one will be from Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. Hope you're well. And I guess this is the second of, who knows, 3 or 4 Christmas tags probably. So let's go. Let's start. Question 1. Real Christmas tree or artificial tree? Well, a bit of both. What I mean by that is that now it's an artificial tree, but in our married life, we have had natural trees up to probably 4 or 5 years ago, something like that, maximum. And one of the reasons for that is we always used to go and get it at a farmer that was our neighbor's, and he would buy them from somewhere and he'd sell them and make a little market and so on. The thing is now is that we really live quite a bit further away from him, and it just simply not as handy. And the artificial tree, which we got a nice one, is easier in that respect. I mean, and we actually can put it up earlier. The natural tree, we would buy it like a week before Christmas, because we like to have our tree up to Little Christmas, which is Three Kings Day, 6th of January. So if you put it up like some people do at the beginning of December, like the Advent period, well, I don't know if you've ever had a tree last that long, but I remember us doing it and me just patting the tree and having all the needles fall on the ground. So the artificial tree is quite a bit better for that. Similar situation when we were kids. We always used to go and get a tree in the woods with my dad. That was a very special time. We go sometimes on foot, sometimes with the snowmobile, and but after a while, my parents, I can't exactly remember the reason, but they got an artificial Christmas tree, and as far as I know, that tree is still going. One of my nieces in Canada is still using it. Yeah, okay. Question 2. Christmas away or Christmas at home? Again, a mixture. When we were kids, it was also a mixture, because on the French side of the family, the réveillon, so that's the meal in the middle of the night, would be at my grandmother's. So we would go to a midnight service and then after go off to her place, and everybody, so the whole extended family would be there. So that was Christmas away. And then the next day in the morning, it would be partially at home. Usually the way it was really, Christmas is busy. On the English-speaking side of the family, we did Christmas on Christmas Day. But then we'd usually go off to my mom's mom, so my grandmother on my mother's side. And in later years, it would either be at our place or at an aunt's, or one of the younger family members. Now, once we got married, things moved, changed a little bit. We would go to my parents, so yeah, it would be Christmas away from home. But once we emigrated, it was Christmas at home. Yeah. And it's been Christmas at home pretty much since then. Okay, that is question 2. Question 3. Christmas movies or Christmas games? We rarely play Christmas games. Yeah, we have a few movies like that are traditional movies. I mentioned before, like the Muppets. Sometimes we'll watch that one. Sometimes we'll watch that one on the day before, on the 24th. Very often it was on the 24th. Or on the 25th, sometimes I'll watch some old traditional, actually Quebec Christmas stuff. But yeah, movies more than games. Okay, Christmas question 4. Trifle or Christmas pudding? Oh, I love both, but it would be more Christmas pudding. I have really only known trifle since I'm in Europe. I love it, I really do. But Christmas pudding, either in Canada, in the part where I come from, Christmas pudding was mostly a type of Christmas cake. Those of you who are from Canada will probably, well, even those in the UK, you'll know the difference. I mean, but ours was, when I was a kid, it was more a Christmas cake, fruit cake, and later on, I mean, sometimes we would have, I was going to say a decent Christmas pudding. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So definitely that, but I would not say no to some trifle. No, definitely not. Okay, question 5. Do you stroll the neighborhood to see the lights? The first time I read that, I saw that you troll the neighborhood. Excuse me. In Switzerland, I'd say not that much. There's actually not that many people that decorate in Switzerland. When we lived in Canada, especially, there would be loads of Christmas lights, and people would decorate really extensively. A lot less over here. So it ends up that I'd probably say that I used to, but since I live here, much less. We might, if we hear of a place where there's some nice lights, we'll walk to it or something. But frankly, a lot less now, just because there simply aren't that many. But what we do have sometimes are Christmas markets, and they have really nice Christmas lights at night. So yeah, that we'd take our time to go and see that. So is that it? It is, yes. So those are the 5 questions. So thank you very much, Jasmine, and looking forward to the next one. Take care and have a good week. Bye-bye.